Hello, and thank you for joining us at the Unitarian Universalist Fellowship of Athens for a very special service celebrating both our religious exploration program and our individual yearning to learn and grow throughout life. My name is Lee Cornell, one of the lay ministers here at UUFA, and I have had the honor of working alongside our Director of Religious Exploration, Kelly McConnell, to bring you yet another unique worship experience in our community. This morning's service has been entirely pre-recorded. At this moment, I, along with members of our Board of Trustees, are setting up the sanctuary for our annual congregational meeting, which will take place via Zoom at noon. Fear not, though, as we set up, we are watching and listening to the service. Kelly is online watching alongside you, and I will be sitting down to join shortly. If you are so inclined, say hi to us and everybody else via chat, either on Facebook or through chat roll on our website. While we are apart in body, we are still an active and engaged community, interacting by chat, face-to-face on Zoom meetings, and in a myriad of other ways. Please be sure to check our Stay Connected page on the website for a full list of all of the many recurring and one-time activities available for friends of all ages. As we share in today's service, seeing and hearing from our RE families, please take a moment to ponder your own learning and growing. Maybe you consider it complete. Maybe, like me, you still have a long way to go. Maybe there have been special teachers or mentors in your life who supported you during difficult times. Maybe you have been a teacher or a mentor. Maybe it is time for you to become a teacher or a mentor to a child or youth in our community, whether in the classroom, for a one-time activity, or as a facilitator for our whole lives. I can tell you from personal experience that it is very rewarding. Wherever you are on your journey of learning and growing, whether it is a time for receiving of support or a time for giving it, we are happy you chose to join us in this special celebration of all things RE. Now let us worship together. The sound of the chime calls our attention to this moment. The sound may call us to something that needs to be done. It may call us to something that we need to stop doing. It may just call us to be present, releasing all else and being fully in this one moment of time. As we listen to a musical gift offered by Ingrid, one of our youth, I invite you to pause for a moment and listen to what the chime is calling your attention to. You may wish to drop a pebble in water, to place a token on an altar, or to light a candle in recognition or remembrance of someone or some moment in your life. You may be called just to sit peacefully and let the music wash over you.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Lee, and thank you, Ingrid. I'm Kelly McConnell. I'm the Director of Religious Exploration here at the Unitarian Universalist Fellowship of Athens. and it is so nice to be with y'all on this beautiful spring day. Today, we come together as we do every year around this time to lift up our religious exploration program and to say thank you to the many hands and hearts that contribute to its functioning. This year's service is a little different, as you can see, but the spirit is the same. We are gathered here not only to celebrate the RE program, but also to celebrate the blessed community which contains it, and that includes each of you. 3 years ago this week, I came to UUFA as the coordinator of religious exploration, and I had no idea at that time what an impact, a positive impact, this fellowship would have on my life. In the short 3 years since I came to UUFA, we've gotten a new building, the RE program has grown exponentially, and the world around us has changed quite a lot, and we have adapted. The program continues to hold up our beloved community of families and children, even in the midst of a historic global pandemic. It's not the same as being together in the classrooms or at an event with intergenerational experiences, but we're doing our best with online work and platforms to nurture and to support each and every one of our children and youth through virtual programmings. The RE program is successful because it is lovingly carried by this fellowship, this congregation. We have teachers and leaders. We have a minister and a music director who are committed to upholding the values and principles of Unitarian Universalism for generations to come. So this morning, we lift up the principles, but especially the third principle, which covenants us to yearn, to learn, and grow throughout life. That is what the RE program is all about. So today, we celebrate the children and the youth who bring our program alive. Now we'll go to Miss Shauna's house. Some of you might recognize Miss Shauna from our children's worship service on the first Sunday of each month in the Rainbow Room. Throughout the past year, Miss Shauna has joined us every first Sunday with her ukulele, her curiosity, and her bright, beautiful spirit. She's always there with a song and a smile for us. So this morning, we will go to Miss Shauna's house for our chalice lighting.
Hello. You remember me? I'm Shauna, and this is Steven, and this is Arlen, and we're happy to be lighting the chalice with you today. So, I'm going to say some words. And if you, Steven and Arlen, and you guys can repeat after me. Everybody ready? Mm-hmm. Okay. We light this chalice.
We light this chalice.
Which sparks love inside of our hearts.
Which sparks love inside of our hearts.
Love for the planet.
Love for the planet.
Love for each other.
Love for each other.
And love for ourselves.
And love for ourselves.
May our time together
be
full of fun and friendship.
Be full of fun and friendship.
Good job. Thanks, everyone.
All right, everyone, please join me in singing in Issei Barnwell's We Are. For each child that's born, the morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. For each child that's born, the morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. Thank you for singing with me.
Thank you, Amber and Neil, for that beautiful song. We truly are in this together. As you can see on the screen, we have a long list of adult and youth volunteers who have contributed their time and their energy, their creativity, their compassion, their wisdom, and their unique gifts to bolster our children and youth programs this year. We express today our deepest gratitude for you, those folks who have played an integral role in helping our children and youth grow into the people that they are becoming. You support their spiritual growth, and by proxy, you bolster the Unitarian Universalist faith tradition. On the screen, you'll see the list of 30 plus individual names, and in many cases, these folks fulfilled multiple roles. So I invite you to take a moment to thank the volunteers that you see here, either in the chat roll or maybe via an email or a phone call after the service. I cannot tell you how supportive this group of volunteers has been for me in my life over the past several months. Those of you who don't know, I was diagnosed with breast cancer in late December of 2019. And when I came to the volunteers and told them that I would be needing extra assistance and a lot of support, they did not hesitate to step up in their roles. We met together in the ocean room, and they circled around me and they lifted me up, and they assured me that no matter what, the program would be fine because they were there to hold it down. These folks are truly anchors to this community. They care so much about our children and our youth. And to feel their support, to look back on that day, I still feel it, and they continue to support me. And so this morning, I'd like to honor the volunteers. So volunteers, you know who you are. My Sunday school teachers, our youth group advisors. Wherever you are this morning, even though we can't see you, I would like to invite you to raise a hand to your heart as I name the role that you fulfilled until all of the religious exploration volunteers have been named. So it might feel a little funny, but that's okay. If you've helped in the RE program, I want you to feel your heart, and I want you to feel how deeply you have impacted this program, and I want you to take a few deep breaths there and honor yourself for the amazing amount of work and love that you have poured into religious exploration at UUFA. Okay? So, can I get Jane and Bob, Camille, and Leslie to put your hands to your hearts and know that we as a congregation honor you. Fabiana Hayden and Lee Cornell, of course, are fantastic and incredible youth group leaders who show up week after week on Zoom with these children and these youth. Thank you so much for your time and your gifts that you bring to the children and youth of this fellowship. I'd also like to invite Shauna, our children's worship assistant and music leader, to put her hand to her heart this morning and to feel our love. If you were a summer teacher or a summer camp helper or a staff member at camp, when I say staff, that's volunteer role, at Hogwarts this summer, please take a moment, pat yourself on the back, and touch your hand to your heart. If you helped in any intergenerational activity this year, including Nifty Gifty or our Mystery Friends reveal party, that required a lot of hands on deck for that one. Or if you were part of our movie nights or any other activity that involved an event at the fellowship with children and youth and fun and fellowship, please place your hand to your heart. And finally, if you were a person who I reached out to for help on the RE committee, if you were there for ideas, if you were there offering insight, feedback, constructive criticism, please put your hand on your heart and know that you made a difference this year. Now, this is awkward and funny because we're not all together, and if we were, we would be clapping for you all, but please feel the love of everybody here on this Facebook Live, sending you our appreciation and our gratitude for all that you have offered the children and youth of the Unitarian Universalist Fellowship of Athens.
Throughout this difficult time in history, I have witnessed many acts of giving. I live near Piedmont Regional and witnessed a parade of cars celebrating healthcare workers by giving of their time and energy to offer love, support, and thanks. I have seen caravans of cars driving past homes, giving congratulations, sharing happiness, and spreading love to high school seniors who have missed their graduation, to friends celebrating a birthday, and recognizing all of many life's moments that will not be paused. I have seen the generosity of volunteers handing out lunches to school children cut off from their one reliable meal. I have seen the generosity of strangers respecting each other's space, exposure preferences, and all of the raw feelings that everyone is trying to process. And I have seen the generosity and caring of this community as we come together to give of our treasure to support not only the activities of UUFA and its outstanding staff, but also our larger community, whether through donations to our minister's discretionary fund or to our cause of the month. This month, we are happy to support Imagination Library and their book giving program that mails free, high-quality books to children from birth until they begin school, no matter their family's income. Instructions for electronic giving will be shared momentarily, or you can visit our website. Thank you for sharing of your treasure, your time to be together, your presence in this moment, and your love.
Standing on these mountains and plains, far away from the rolling ocean, still my dry land heart can say, I've been sailing all my life now, never harbor or port have I known. The wide universe is the ocean I travel, and the earth is my blue boat home. Sun, my sail, and moon, my rudder, as I ply the starry sea, leaning over the edge in wonder, casting questions into the deep, drifting here with my ship's companions, all we kindred pilgrim souls, making our way by the lights of the heavens in our beautiful blue boat home.
And now, a message from Madalena, who has attended UUFA for her whole entire life.
Hi everyone, I'm going to be talking about RE today. I like RE because there are a lot of fun activities and you make some friends. Some of the activities have been painting, drawing, and we once did origami. We also use coffee filters to make flowers, and I think that was my favorite activity. I remember when I was a baby and I would be in the daycare room and I would make a lot of art using my hands, feet, and other crafts. I have so many great memories of all the art projects I would do. I still sometimes go in there and play with the babies and check out what they're doing. And sometimes When I walk in there, I see them doing crafts. One of the crafts I made when I was little was a hand flower. To make a hand flower, I painted my hand and stuck it on a piece of paper and drew the stem. My favorite activity was where I painted my feet, then I walked all over a piece of paper. It tickled when I painted my feet. I miss all that fun. When I was older, in class, we talked about the UU principles and did crafts. We also lit the candle that is on top of the chalice. We say the words as we light the chalice. Then we get a pebble and say our joys and sorrows. I hope you enjoy. Thanks.
Speaking of the fun times in the nursery, let's see how Aaron, Marcus, and Aurora are doing.
Hi guys, we missed you in the nursery. We've been doing good. We're playing with stickers and painting and swimming. All right, I hope you guys see you guys soon. Bye.
As many of you know, Aaron and Marcus work in the Clark County school system as teachers, and since the pandemic started, they have been doing a lot of teaching from home and working from home. So Marcus sends his best. He wasn't able to be here this morning, but he's doing great according to Aaron, and we're so happy to see Aaron and Aurora this morning. Now let's see what Niccolo has to say.
We're rolling. Hello. Good morning, everyone. How are you doing today? Good. That's great to hear. Thank you all for joining us in our service. Though it saddens me I can't be with you in person, I wish to see many of you again. And I especially miss some of my friends from youth group. As many of you know, I've been in youth groups for several years now. I've not only shown up to dozens of youth groups, but I've also been an active member and part of them, be it a youth board rep or just actively talking in youth group meetings. Sometimes a good bit. Throughout the many years, we have done many fun things in RE. Each year we have a trip to take together as a youth group. Last year was Phinopolis. Additionally, just getting together every couple of Sundays each month is something I look forward to each and every time. There's something about just hanging out in a group of other people my age that's so fun. Not only are those activities fun, but we also get together every few weeks for a fireside chat. We not only have fun, but I remember we did other things as well. One of those nights, I led a discussion where we talked about our UU principles. We discussed what they meant, how they should be interpreted, and to what scenarios these principles could apply. As a group, we have created a service. As our group continues to grow along with the RE program, we hope to have many more wonderful experiences like this. From the amazing teachers to all of my friends, we don't just come together as a group to talk on simple matters. We come together to have fun, we come together to learn, and we come together to grow. Thank you.
Now we will check in with Natalie.
It would be pretty much impossible for me to pinpoint an exact earliest memory I have of RE. I've been in the program for 11 years now, more if you count childcare. A lot of people have been around the church a lot longer, but I would hope that after 16 years, 3 different religious education directors, and a ton of participation in skits and services, I could be considered at least a semi-permanent RE fixture. When I was in Child's Children, I was always very excited by the prospect of moving up to the Rainbow Room. The Seekers were old enough that they were mildly intimidating, and I didn't think I even knew that youth existed, but I really wanted to move up to the next class. Looking back on that now as a youth, it's pretty surreal to do things like help with RE or babysit for small group ministry, thinking back to how old the youth seemed and at that point, and all the memories I have myself within the program. It's strange to think that when I'm helping with things, I could be observing kids having their own versions of the same memories I have from RE. I remember always having a blast at water day. I remember I would inevitably forget my bathing suit, and I would inevitably end up getting my clothes soaking wet. And I remember frantically searching for eggs at the Easter egg hunt and later helping hide those same Easter eggs. I remember Hogwarts camps in the summer, which were always such fun. I remember one of the first times I met Miss Kelly, we were preparing for a service by learning a choreographed dance, Oompa Loompa dance, like from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and if that does not tell you something about what Ari is like, I don't know what will. I remember back before the youth group was so big, it was just me and Niccolo and a couple other people who have since graduated. It still blows my mind how quickly the youth group has grown, particularly under Lee's guidance. UUFA and Ari have been a part of my life since long before I can remember. Being Unitarian Universalist and the way I was taught to be UU through Ari will always be a big part of my belief system and behavior. I love helping with services or helping with the kids, partially because it's a ton of fun. Everyone should go volunteer with Ari. Give back. And partially because it lets me give back to a program that has given me so much joy. And in addition to all that, I would like to give a big thank you to Miss Kelly for everything she's done to help with Ari, particularly during all this by getting all these videos and doing all this. And I would like to give a big thank you to Miss Fa and Mr. Lee for everything they do and for youth group and being so great.
All right, everyone, put down your coffee cups or not, rise, embody your spirit, and join me in singing Ours is a Simple Faith. Ours is a simple faith. Life is a short embrace. Heaven is in this place every day. Hope is the ground we till. Make each day what you will. Thankful for dreams fulfilled every day. No room in this heart for fear. No judgment day drawing near. Trust that inner voice you hear every day. Life's not a goal or race. It's about heart and faith and living a life of grace every day. Ours is a simple faith. Life is a short embrace. Heaven is in this place every day. Hope is the ground we till. Make each day what you will. Thankful for dreams fulfilled every day. Trust is an open hand, making an honest stand, rooted here in the land every day. Live in the mystery, seeking the harmony here between you and me every day. Ours is a simple faith. Life is a short embrace. Heaven is in this place every day. Hope is the ground we till. Make each day what you will. Thankful for dreams fulfilled every day. Thankful for dreams. Thankful for dreams fulfilled every day. Thanks, y'all.
Since we're all sheltering in place and have been for going on 10 weeks now, I thought it might be fun to check in with our RE teachers and see what they've been up to and see if they have any good words for the kids in their classes.
Hi kids, and all you lovely folks at the fellowship. Hope you're all doing well and staying healthy. We miss you all, and we especially miss you kids who've been in our class for the past year.
Yeah, we really miss y'all.
We had so much fun with you, reading stories and doing artwork and talking about all those interesting things that Miss Kelly gave us to talk about in her lesson plans. It seems like a long time since we've seen you, and we're hoping we can all be back together again in person real soon. Oh, hi, Monkey. So glad you could pop up. We're doing a little video to say hi to the kids at the fellowship. Would you like to say hi to the kids?
Sure. I like kids a lot. Hi, kids.
Well, I know you like kids a lot. And, you know, Monkey, maybe you'd like to go to fellowship with us sometime and meet the kids there. Would you like that?
Hey, yeah. That'd be lots of fun. Can I really go with y'all?
Well, sure you can. I think the kids will be excited to meet you.
Hey, can I tell them what I've been doing for the last 30 years?
Of course you can.
I've been sleeping up in the attic. I slept so long I felt like Rip Van Winkle when I woke up. I'm glad you finally brought me down out of the attic, though. Oh, yeah. I lost one of my arms somewhere up in the attic, but I'm going to get a replacement. Hey, can I get my arm replacement before I go to meet the kids?
Absolutely. We're going to take care of that this week. Hey, Mikey, have you made any new friends since you came down out of the attic?
Yeah, I met Beaver. Beaver's been living in the family room on a shelf. Hey, here's Beaver now. Oh, hi, Beaver. Glad you could join us. What have you been up to?
Oh, I've been working hard. Lots of repairs to do on the dam, and we've been digging the pond deeper, so lots more fish and frogs and snakes can live there with us.
Well, that's really important, isn't it, Beaver? You create habitat for a lot of different kind of animals. Birds, fish, reptiles, amphibians. Thanks for all the really important work you do.
Oh, no problem. It's just the way I do things. Well, it's about time for us to say goodbye now. Bob and I are going outside to work in the garden some more. That's what we've been doing while we've been on lockdown. We've got lots of vegetables growing, and it's been fun working outside.
We hope all of y'all have found interesting things to do while you're at home, and we really look forward to seeing y'all when we come back.
We wish you all good health and peace and happiness. Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, it's Camille. This message is for the RE kids that I really miss seeing on Sundays in class. I just wanted to say hi. I hope that you're doing well. I hope you're finding ways to have fun at home and thinking about all the things that we can talk about when we can finally get back together again. I really look forward to that. I miss seeing your pictures, your really cool drawings that you make. I miss hearing your exciting and creative ideas, and I just really miss being there with you. I would love to hear what you guys are doing to keep busy. I've been doing a lot of cooking and gardening, and I'm out in my yard right now so I can show you a little bit of what I've been keeping busy with. My favorite thing is tomatoes. It's my favorite food, so I have a bunch of tomato plants back behind me. And then I do like lots of other vegetables, but not as much as tomatoes. So everything else goes in here. The tomatoes get their own section. And I also have flowers scattered around, but the most important thing is the food, in my opinion. So that's what I've been keeping busy with. Also playing
board games with my family. We got a new one that I'm excited to play tomorrow, and writing in my journal about such a weird time that we're having right now, and keeping in touch with friends. So I hope you guys are also keeping in touch with friends and doing fun things with your families, and I look forward to seeing you again.
Hi, I'm Leslie, and this is Colin. I'm one of the teachers in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade RE class. I've had such a great time teaching and learning with this group this year. I'm really missing all your smiling faces and hilarious jokes and all of your creativity and your artwork and all the discussions that we've had. I also miss my co-teacher, Camille. During this time apart, I've been trying to stay busy and positive by playing with my kids, reading, trying out new recipes with my family. I really hope to see everyone soon, and I know it's going to be a wonderful time when we get together again.
Hi, youth. I know we see each other just about every week, but it's not the same as being here in our universe room, hanging out with you, watching you roll around on the couches and on the cushions on the floor, laughing, playing, having fun, shooting basketballs, and all those other things that you do to make noise and be just you, your wonderful, wonderful selves. I miss you all so much. I'm proud of you, of the way that you all have adjusted to this weird life that we have found ourselves in. And I hope that we all get together very soon.
Hello, dear UUFA community. I am Fabiana Hayden, and I'm stopping by today wearing my youth mentor hat to talk to all of you a bit about our youth group and their RE program. This was my 3rd and last year working with the youth group, and prior to that, I had taught children's RE for a few years and had been member of the RE committee as well. Well, at this point, you probably realized already where my passion at UUFA lies, right? Yes, I'm very passionate about our youth, our young in general. They're fun to be around. They are full of energy, and they give that energy to me each time I get renewed by their presence. And they have the best creative ideas to offer. And so it makes me feel good and young and renewed to be around them. They're really cool. We have amazing kids at UUFA. And I'm proud to be around them. But the reason why I became involved with RE in the first place is because I believe that children and youth are some of the most important members we will ever have, or any congregation will ever have, as they will be the ones carrying our liberal religion forward. For that reason, I believe we need to invest in them deeply. I appreciate all of the donations that supported the painting of the RE wing and the classrooms. Most important, the changes made to the youth room, which is now able to accommodate a larger group of 6th to 12th graders. I miss them too. I miss seeing them in person, but we are seeing each other virtually. We meet every Wednesday on Zoom, and they come. They are great friends. They love being their company. So it's something we have built with them. As a community, we supported them to be together, right? Not the physical building alone, but as a community, we all supported them. And so even as physical distancing, they're still together. So as you know, our youth program has grown in the past year or so, as we have received new families in our brand new building. We have also received Lee Cornell joined our team, and he came energized with a bunch of new ideas. It was awesome. In the past few years, we also were lucky to receive Kelly joining our RE team. And so we're going through a great phase in RE right now, right? And so I want to take advantage of that also to remember that as a community, we all built this. We all did this, right? It's being built, the youth program has been built little by little, year by year, and by the efforts of tons of people at UUFA, including parents. Parents worked really hard also. And so it's been a pleasure to be around all these amazing people and youth. So as I leave the RE program mentorship to wear a different hat next year, I have a dream for the program. I would love to see the youth program really divided by age, as ideally it should be, like 2 groups, right? We should have a middle school group, we should have a high school group, and we have plenty of them already that ideally we could do that. But guess what? We cannot do that without you, without your support. We need usually 2 adults per room to be able to have that done, right? So that's my dream, that next year we can actually, as soon as we resume together, we can have two rooms for the group. I promise you, it's incredibly rewarding to work with them. And Lee and Kelly are there. They're going to be giving new mentors all the support you need. You should join the team. I cannot wait to see everyone in person soon. I keep having dreams of walking. Well, actually, my dreams have me running into the UUFA building and hugging everybody as we celebrate being together again. I can't wait to see you. In the meantime, let's keep all meeting virtually as we're doing, taking care of each other from away, taking care of ourselves, loving ourselves and taking good care of ourselves and our loved ones, and wearing those masks and keeping the social distance. I'm sending my love to you, all of you, until we are together again.
Thank you again to the teachers and youth leaders who took time to share with us what's been going on with them and their thoughts. And especially thank you to Fabiana for pointing out so many crucial pieces of the RE puzzle. Usually on RE Sunday, we do a bridging ceremony for the kids where they go from crossing from one side to the other side, marking the turning of the year from 5th grade to 6th grade, elementary to middle school, or from middle to high school. Unfortunately, because we can't be together and we can't physically bridge them, we're going to put that ceremony on hold until we can all be together again. But in the meantime, I created a little video to express our excitement for those kids who are moving from elementary school to middle school and middle school to high school. And you'll see their names listed, and let's just honor them and lift them up. And also, I want to give a special acknowledgement to one of our youth members, Audrey, who is graduating from high school and going to Georgia State University in the fall, where she will be studying marketing. So, congratulations to Audrey Bennett. We'll be sending you a little gift in the mail, so keep your eye out for that.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if
I hope you're feeling loose and open after that beautiful expression of joy that we are all sharing for our children as they come of age. This morning, we also share our joys, sorrows, and milestones with one another. If you are interested in sharing a joy or milestone or a concern, or if you have a request for love or prayers, please visit our website to fill out a joys, sorrows, or concerns form, and we will express what you have shared with us in next week's service. This week we have two especially inspiring joys to share. First, Mary Jean Hartel writes, "Greetings. I have two joys this week. First, Peter had a mild heart attack Sunday, and he returned home Wednesday with a new stent in his heart. And second, he returned in time to make my birthday apple pie for my 70th birthday, which happens today, Sunday the 17th. Mary Jean says, "My mom always called me on my birthday to say, 'I remember the day you were born.' And she always said it like it was a good thing." So, Mary Jean, we wish you a happy birthday, and we wish Peter the best in his recovery. Thank you for sharing those joys with us this week. We also have another joy from Lee Cornell, who shares, "After weathering a few vacations, a major home remodel, and now a global pandemic, I decided there's not much more to test a relationship than this. So I asked Donna to marry me, and she said yes. So today we celebrate you, Lee and Donna, as you celebrate and look forward to your upcoming nuptials. Congratulations." I want to take a moment to say how important it is that we stay connected in this global pandemic time. We have several opportunities on the website to be connected, and I know if you're like me, you might have reached quarantine saturation, meaning too much screen time, too much, just too much. And if that's the case, that's okay, take a break. But when you feel ready to come back, please come join us on the Stay Connected page. There are 4 activities every week for children and youth to get involved. The youth group on Wednesday afternoons happens at 5:30, and everyone from 6th through 12th grade is welcome to join us. Other days of the week, we offer story time, we offer fun and free playtime where we get creative and we have fun together and we socialize. There's not a lot of pressure in these groups. It's just a time for children to get together and be free to learn and grow together. The whole purpose of the RE program, in my opinion, and also my vision for the program, is to be a place of relational safety, where kids can get together and be themselves and feel held in who they are. So even though we're not physically present together, I still hold that vision for the RE program in our virtual meeting space. And I want to make sure that everyone knows that they're invited to join us in that space. Also, as Fabiana mentioned, we need volunteers. Even though we're not physically in the building right now, it's not a one-woman show. I need help. So if you feel like a calling, if you feel a calling in your heart to join the RE program, please reach out to me. Let us know. We'd be happy to have you. It's not a huge commitment, and it's really catered to what you want to bring. So ask yourself, what do I have to offer these children and these youth? And then bring it to us. We welcome you with open arms. As we close today, I want to offer something that is especially fun for me and also dear to my heart, which is the 7 Principles song. And if you don't know the song, the intention of it is to help kids learn the principles. So when you see the principles on the back of the order of service, the language is kind of lengthy and it's for adults. But this 7 Principles song is set to the tune of Do, Re, Mi, and it's incredibly easy to learn. And I want to leave it with you because as a Unitarian Universalist, you can carry it into the world. And if anybody asks you, what's the 4th principle? You'll be able to pull it out of your mind because the song makes it that easy and that simple to understand. Everything we do in the RE program is rooted and grounded in the 7 principles of Unitarian Universalism. So everything we do, we tie it back to a principle and why it matters. So I wanted to include this song in today's service, and I hope you enjoy it. And I'll see you on the other side.
Good morning.
Good morning, Shauna.
I'm so happy to be here with you today.
So happy to be here too.
And I will enjoy playing music with you all. Should we get started, Kelly?
Yeah, let's get started. Thank you so much. All right, everybody. So this is the 7 Principles song, and it's to the tune of Do, Re, Mi. And this is an easy way for people to learn the principles and keep them in mind. So we sing it in the classroom, and actually one of our youth members brought it to one of the youth group meetings when I asked them if they knew the 7 principles, and they said, I know the song, so we're going to sing it this morning together. Thanks for joining.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, each person is worthwhile. 2, be kind in all you do. 3, we help each other learn. 4, and search for what is true. 5, all people have a say. 6, work for a peaceful world. 7, the web of life's the way. And that brings us back to me and you.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, each person is worthwhile. 2, be kind in all you do. 3, we help each other learn. 4, and search for what is true. 5, all people have a say. 6, work for a peaceful world. 7, the web of life's the way. And that brings us back to me and you. Thank you. That was so much fun for me, and I hope it was for you as well. Thank you again, Shauna. I love when you play ukulele. Now we're going to go to Sean Ferguson, who is going to extinguish the chalice for us today. Thank you, Sean.
We extinguish this flame, but not the live truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again.
And we leave you this morning with another piece performed by Ingrid Smith. Thank you again for being with us this morning. I look forward to seeing you all in virtual reality. Please feel free to reach out to me if I can be of service to you in any way. I look forward to hearing from some of you about volunteering in RE and just about how you're doing in general. Take care.